welcome to another pocket project. We only really need three things today: piece of paper, glue and your bone folder. So this is from a digital kit of mine, and I've printed on both sides of the paper and I've trimmed away all the excess white bits already. It needs to be a rectangle and not a square, so it doesn't matter what size it is, and it's really simple to make. First fold we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half this way. Okay, and we're just going to finger press for now and open it back up. We're then going to fold it lengthways. And I'm just going to use my bone folder on this one to make it more of a permanent crease. We're then going to fold one side of this back on itself by about an inch-ish. Now you could use your scoreboard if you so wish. I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it by eye, all right? And then we're going to use this fold that we did in the first place to fold it in half. Now I can go round with my bone folder and just make sure that all of those creases are more permanent. On both the front and the back. I'm just going to open up that halfway fold a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place glue underneath this little flap here and underneath this little flap here, so that that holds that down in place. Then I'm going to fold this piece back and put glue on this section here on the back side, and the same on at that end. So it now holds that pocket in place. Then we're going to fold it in half. Now at this point you can see that you've got a pocket here and a pocket here, both on the front and on the back. So when we come to join these two pieces together, or these two halves together, we could glue around those two sides so that we end up with a side opening pocket, or we can glue down those two sides so that we end up with a top opening pocket. All right, so I think I'm going to do mine as a side. So if I just pull that back, and I'm going to place glue along here, down that one long edge, and then across the top edge, and then push that down so that that is now held in place. I can now go about choosing all the bits and pieces that I want to tuck into my pockets. So I could put a couple of pieces in there. Could put a piece in there. I've got a little booklet here. Let's see if that'll fit in. Yes, so hopefully, yeah, that fits in that big side pocket. And then I've got the other side that I could also add. Yeah, let's put you in that little pocket. And we'll put you in the big pocket. So there's lots of space there to hold lots of different journaling cards. And then I could use a paper clip to clip that to my page within the journal as well. And I could add further decoration to these two panels down these sides here. But what a lovely way to hold a whole load of ephemera pieces to add to your journal. The second one I want to show you was a corridorman pocket. So I've got my piece of paper. Now what happened here was I had a rubbish print on this side, so I just went and printed on the other side, and I only need a single side print. So I need to chop this in half because it needs to be a rectangle, long narrow rectangle. So I'll just mark that there so I know where the halfway point is. And I just want one of these pieces. So we're going to fold this up as though it's like an envelope, so that we would fold that up there and then fold this piece over the top. Okay, so that we end up with this effect here. Now I need to glue that to this, but before I do that, I'm going to add a paper clip in there. So it now becomes a paper clip. Down just a bit further. Right, so open that back up and put some glue all over here. So that sticks to that, and now I've got a hidden paper clip in between those two pieces of paper. I then want to add glue to the top and bottom section of this small flap, so that when I stick that down, this now forms the pocket. So then I could slip some note cards in there or some ephemera in there, and that then can be clipped to the page. So those are my two pocket projects for today. I hope it's inspired you to go off and have a go at a couple of these and decorate them up to your heart's content. And I shall see you all again in the next video, which will be on Tuesday of next week. Thanks for calling by. See you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.